Hi everyone, welcome to On the Great Couch. I'm Carmen.
I'm Mia.
From Asian Beauty Secrets.
I'm Dan.
We all know Dan. And today's topics is all about love.
Oh.
So Chinese Valentine's Day was Qixi, and that was Tuesday this week. So if you don't know what Qixi is, go watch our video. A Malaysian woman who marries a paralyzed Chinese man. And so basically this guy from Hubei has rheumatoid arthritis and was paralyzed for over 30 years. And so basically he's like bedridden, and then he met this lady online, a Malaysian lady. They've been dating online for 2 years, and now she married him and moved to China.
In the article, it said that she was so taken by his
Personality?
His personality.
Well, I mean, if you're
dating online, it's pretty much personality, because what else could you really offer, right?
No, but if you think about it, for
because when I meet girls in real life, they just run away.
I'm saying, if you think about it, for someone who's been stuck in bed for 30 years and still kind of like have the will to live.
Oh, the will to live.
But actually, a lot of people think that this guy is selfish.
Huh?
Because they think that why would you get a nice young girl to take care of you disabled person?
I think the girl is willing to take care of him, and that's her choice. He didn't force her to. So I think it is like genuine.
Yeah, I think when you love somebody, you're willing to do anything for them.
Yeah, it's unconditional. So I think that's actually a great example of what epiphany of love is.
I think, again, people are, there are always going to be haters out there, because this is so heartwarming, you look at these photos.
If you look at her smiles, she looks pretty happy.
She's
Except
happy,
not her family, but she's really happy.
I have to say, I do understand where the family's coming from, because obviously your parents would want the best for you. So they're saying these things out of their point of view. But I think at the end of the day, it's her life. Yeah. She is the one who's getting married to the guy, not the parents. So I think the parents should just respect her decision and be happy for her if she's happy.
Yeah. That's another heartwarming story, though. That's pretty good.
Yeah. It's like one of those stories where people go to war and they lose a leg or arm, and then they're paralyzed for the rest of their life. So are you gonna just divorce him because your husband's
you gotta
crippled?
Take care of him for the rest of it?
Yeah, because you married him for love, right?
Yeah, wasn't there a story that was really viral on Facebook before, where the guy lost both legs, and then and then the girl would take him to vacation, and they would still be chilling together and stuff.
Yeah, that was really touching.
Yeah, so I guess let us know what you think. I saw these pictures and I just had to show them to you guys. And for those who are single on this special Lovers Day, what do you do? And what do you do?
Not to do, I think.
So this guy is from Japan, and he takes selfies of himself, and basically he has two hands. One hand holds the camera, and the other hand pretends to be like a girl's hand.
Yeah, and I mean he takes it all the way. You can see he's painting his hand that's supposedly the girl's hand.
Foundation.
Oh my god.
And paint the nails.
And even wore a little scrunchie from the 50s.
Yeah, some of the pictures are really he's feeding himself. What's really stuns me or disturbs me is that he just does it in public.
Yeah.
There's people in the back, and he's just doing it in the cafe, whatever, no, who cares?
I guess people these days are just very ignorant to there's a lot of weirdos out there, I guess. They'll be like, hey, this one.
Yeah, I mean, if I do it at home in the comfort of my own room or whatever, then
it's different.
That's different.
And his facial expressions, that's what gets to me. He's really into it. He
he's so
his
you
eyes.
could tell.
Actually, I just found this meme. Saw this meme the other day on Facebook, and it's today is the Chinese Valentine's, and I'm at my girlfriend's house, and it's a face like this, and with the hand like this, and then it's later on, it's he's using his feet to take it.
Oh my god! Yeah, I was oh my
that was pretty funny.
That is pretty funny.
That's skills. That's skills. You have to know how to do that. Oh my god.
That'd be skillful if he could do it with one foot, hold it in between his one foot and have the other foot touch his face. All right, don't put that on there. That's just
what?
How confusing is this?
It'd be like, my girlfriend's foot. Never mind.
But then his foot has to be girly too.
Yeah, but I mean, that would be really talented if he could hold the phone with one foot.
No, but who wants people's foot on their face?
These guys are weird. How do you explain anything they do? I'm just saying.
No, I like this picture of this meme. Lo Bei caught me slipping. Love him. Good night from us. But it's basically her taking a photo. Dude! There's a lot of people
my
that do
goodness! I mean, there were lonely times for me, but I never resorted to, you know.
Well, what they say, you know, desperate times, desperate needs.
Measures.
No,
Measures.
But why do you need to show people, right?
I guess, especially around Valentine's Day, where you see couples and you see all these lovey-dovey messages and people go on dates. Probably all their friends have boyfriends or girlfriends, so maybe they just feel like they need to fit in, or at least seem like on Facebook that they fit in, I guess. So I don't know about you guys, but in Australia we actually celebrated International Singles Day on Valentine's Day. So for people who actually didn't have a partner, they could actually get together and celebrate, you know, with their friends. So with a bunch of girls I used to do every year, like we go have dinner, like fancy dinner. We actually go to a really expensive dinner and give each other gifts.
That's awesome.
I know, and like.
Wait, but only the girls with the girls, or you find a group of single guys
girls,
too?
Girls with the girls, and the guys will go with guys.
Oh, but not together.
Not together.
Okay.
Well, that's
that
a good
would make
idea.
sense.
Yeah, wouldn't it make sense for the girls and the guys hang out?
Duh! It's like get your single. That's like in here, like you'll have a singles party. So you have to bring an eligible bachelorette, and I would have to bring an eligible bachelor, and then like you just bring a bunch of single people together.
But that's a whole different purpose then. That's like celebrating, but that's like not celebrating you're being single and you're like happy.
Yeah, but who wants to be single?
Some people are happy being single.
Are you happy being single?
Yeah. No comment.
Okay, all right. Let us know what you think of these pictures, and if you're single, tell us whether you're happy being single or you don't want to be single.
Yeah.
All right. So for the last question in the theme of love, I asked the question: what's the most romantic thing someone has done for you or you've done for somebody? Go.
For somebody who actually pays attention to detail and remembers everything about you, and when they want to show you, because I remember like one Valentine's Day, and it wasn't even special or anything like that, but he did everything that were really thoughtful. Like he bought mosquito repellent because you know that I hate mosquito bites, and then he bought a jacket for me because I was cold, and he was like he knows I don't drink, so he bought sparkling water. Like all these little details that I think were a lot more than, you know, somebody showering you with gifts or taking you somewhere extravagant. So that's what I thought. Yeah,
I have to agree with that. The most romantic, well, in high school, there was this girl that I had a huge crush on, and then I for her birthday, I was a good drawer back in the day, so I drew something original for her.
Oh wow!
And then I gave her that, and that was pretty romantic, I think, because it was like came from my heart. But then I have to say, if it's something that you've always wanted, and you've been saving up to try to get it, and that person happens to get it for you. Oh well, that you know what I mean? Like that's like double hooray. That's like okay. So I guess extravagant gift is also good.
Yes,
definitely.
It's just depending on what it is.
I guess it's a mix of both. You can't just shower a gift, but you also need to be thoughtful about it too. That's what I think. Well, for me, we're no longer together, but I remember, I don't even know why, we went to the beach one night, and then to go stargazing. Ooh, so
that's already romantic.
Dude, that's romantic already.
I'm sold. He had the blanket and everything, and we were cold, and we just held together, and he even bought because he had this van thing. I don't know what you call it. It's not a ute. It's like a station wagon type of thing. It's kind of and he got a mattress in his wagon.
Oh wow, hey, that is effort to actually carry and put a mattress in there and oh wow.
So we were kind of just laying there and looking at the stars. I actually caught a cold because it was cold, but it was I didn't. That was the most. But even romantic
your
thing.
Snot blowing was romantic, right? Because when you're just in romance, you're like, oh, that's all right. Let me get that for you.
No, it's when you're in that honeymoon phase, you're like, I don't care if you're sick. I want to be with you forever.
And that would be romantic. See, I always feel like romance can be found in, it's not, when I was growing up, I always thought it was what I see on TV, but since then I realized that it's not, and you can find romantic things in everyday life.
Yeah. Don't give me flowers because it's gonna die and have to take care of it.
Exactly.
Why don't you give me something more practical?
It's basically.
All right, hold on, wait. So today at work, somebody sent a coworker flowers. I actually took the package because I signed for it and I gave it to her. She was a Chinese girl. And I was like, who's this? And they were like, and I was like, here for you. And everyone's in the office is like, oh! So girls, do you guys like it?
Okay,
What? Yeah, you know what I'm asking, right?
I've actually never been given flowers before.
Yeah.
Because I always tell them don't give me flowers, but I guess secretly.
That's what you tell them.
Secretly, a little bit inside, it's like,
See?
I actually know a lot of girls who do that, send flowers to themselves.
Yep.
And post it on Facebook and be
so
like,
it's kind of like taking the selfie.
That's the original selfie.
oh, that's
girls
how it
do that
started.
all the time.
Yeah, girls send flowers to me and be like,
Come
oh my
on.
god, whoever you are, thank you so
Yeah.
much. You made a smile on my face. Not to mention any names, but people do that.
So I'm gonna ask you guys as well. So what's the most romantic thing anyone has done for you? And if you have done anything romantic for someone else, comment below and let us know. All right, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.